All right, here we go. Spawning down at the bottom right, representing Mouse Sports, it's Heromarine.
All right, spawning in the top left corner in the red Zerg pieces for Alpha X Gaming, we have RAGNAROK, the destroyer of Isengard. Or no, RAGNAROK is the destruction of Isengard, isn't it?
That's the destruction of
Asgard.
Asgard.
Same shit. Same shit. They're taking the hobbits to Asgard. They're taking the hobbits to Asgard.
Oh my goodness. I'm just imagining a Saruman, like, you know, just harshly judging Thor and Loki. The hobbit's leaf has clouded your mind, young Loki. And then Loki just, like, throws him off of Asgard, off the Rainbow Bridge.
Ah, shit. It's just like that time the USS Enterprise warp speed right into the Death Star.
Yeah, that was the worst. That was such a dangerous maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going for a scout here from our Terran player. Looks like it is a gateway scout coming out of Heromarine. Hatch gas pool looks like from our Zerg player. He's going to come in. We'll see the timing. Knows it's nothing crazy happening. Doesn't need a bunker. Could continue building that command center on the low ground. It is going to be a Reaper expand and a Marine behind that.
Yeah. It's going to be standard play. Nothing crazy. No gas first, so it's not going to be that quick reactor for very, very quick reactor Hellions. I would like players to do that more, and I think the one player that does that a lot, just little moves like that, is Maru. And he is, right now, potentially the best player in the world. So, it works for him. Ooh, drone pickoff, though. Very nice from Heromarine, and he's actually almost gets a second one.
You know why he got that drone pickoff?
Why is that?
RAGNAROK did not respect him. Only made 4 links.
Ah, yes.
Not the 6.
It says, oh, you're not even a Korean, Terran. What is this? And this Reaper is delaying the crap out of this third base. That's a nice job right there from Heromarine. Delaying that for probably close to like 30 seconds. That's a lot.
And also getting that queen quite off of creep there. Further delaying the queen from getting back onto creep. Delaying that creep tumor from coming down.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice moves. It is going to be the fast third command center once again from Big Gabe. It is a really, really strong way to play this matchup. Not always a given, and especially on a map like Curious Minds, it's a little bit shorter of a rush distance. Not always something you're definitely going to go for. Like the quick second gas and that 1-1-1, potentially even a Hellbat push is always on the table. But I prefer that Heromarine is playing this fast third command center. Now, what I'm interested in is, will he go for like another 8 racks type play like he did versus RAGNAROK on Blackburn?
All right, continue to build Hellions here. I think he's going up to 6 Hellions, or is that 4?
That's just 4 for now. He is getting a Banshee. No cloak, though.
Yep.
No cloak.
Skipping out on the cloak for now. This Overlord will come in for the full scout. Cloak starts just as the Overlord gets in there.
I think he's going to cancel that once it goes down. Nope. No, he just started it insanely late.
Okay.
I think he had the money for it. So that's a little bit strange. Not a huge deal, but like, you want that cloak to finish up as quickly as possible to get as much value out of it. I feel like at this point you almost may as well cancel it. Like it is so late and your opponent has already seen it. Like, I don't know if he'll be able to get value out of it is what I'm concerned about.
Stim starting up now. We do have a Baneling Nest coming down behind this. This Overlord should go down.
Eventually, I think it will. That Marine is going to have to wrap around, but he should be able to get that. We are going to be seeing RAGNAROK already built enough Overlords to make up for it. And yeah, his supply does drop by 8 there. He does lose that Overlord. Hellions right now are just kind of sharking around looking for free creep tumors if they can grab them. That's always a good move for the Terran player to go for. It's important to be as active as possible with those units.
Double engineering base coming on down, so we're going to start seeing those double infantry upgrades. We do have a layer about a third, halfway done now. Yeah, just continue to spread that creep out. Creep is actually really good laterally. It's not that great going forward.
Yeah, and that's a bit of a problem here. Something else, so I would like to see Heromarine try and control the space between that third and fourth base. I think that's the most important place for creep spread on this map, and I think that would justify the creep or the cloak upgrade right there. And yeah, it is going to be Heromarine trying to kind of contest this area. It does split the Banshees off to go for a bit of harass, but some really nicely placed spores, or well, a really nicely placed spore will push them away. 2 drones, not great, not bad.
Yeah, we will take a little damage on one of those Banshees. Helly's going to jump back in here. We'll get repelled by the Queens.
And I think he loses one as well,
yeah,
which is that's a little expensive.
And we'll just kind of retreat here and hang out at this Xel'Naga Tower. Third base is now up and running for Heromarine, dropping down a bunch of mules. Gonna start building that wall. Hellions jump back in here. We'll get pushed back by the Queens.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty normal thing. I love these patrolling Banshees at the edge of creep. I think that's a very underrated move right here. It costs you nothing basically, and you potentially pick off a lot of creep tumors right there. It's very, very nice.
Does nearly catch this group of Lings here. The Lings will get away. Scan comes down. We'll clean up some of this creep on the left side here.
But the wraparound coming in from RAGNAROK, going to be able to take down all of those Hellions. Very, very well done. Oh, that was a very greedy move from Heromarine right there, and he got punished hard. He tried to move too far forward and ended up getting punished, and now his Marine drop is going to get forced away. Well done by RAGNAROK.
A second factory is coming down behind this for Heromarine, as well as that armory. So he's going to get into the +2 upgrades, +1 finishing up now. We are seeing a Hydroling Bane from our Zerg player. That is Hydra Speed coming on up as well. Do you have another, beautiful Baneling hit there. Does connect with a decent chunk of Marines. Will force a liftoff and get on out of there.
Yeah, that's quite a few Hellions have gone down for not a whole lot. No. Looks like a couple more Lings going down there. Not a big deal. But 2-2 is going to start up here for RAGNAROK. No 2-2 just yet for Heromarine. He needs that armory, and it was a little bit late. And oh my goodness, he forgot combat shields. Oh man, that's the second game he's done that in this group. Very, very late on that upgrade, and that's going to make these Marines so much weaker than they should be. He will find one Queen, but he's not going to be able to find much more than that.
Yeah, he's just going to come back here to this Widow Mine and heal up. Fourth base now. Is that the fourth base? Yes, fourth base now coming down for Heromarine. Looks like another push coming on out. Groove Spine upgrades for the Zerg coming out behind this. Pneumatized Carapace. Banelings come crashing in. Will clean this up. Force him back. Force a lift off here. And Heromarine will get on out of there.
Yeah, he gets on out of there. Nice job making sure he doesn't lose those units. Of course, when you're going for just the quick second factory, that fourth base, generally speaking, you are going to want to be non-committal with your units. It's very, very crucial.
All right, next base is going to get floated over here. That will get scouted out by... Look at that pre-clicked creep.
Yeah, he's just using the rapid fire command to spread that creep. RAGNAROK has done a good job of re-spreading creep, but Heromarine is going to go for it. We do see a nice hot pickup here from Big Gabe, saving most of those units. Good job.
Yeah, he's going to pick up and get on out. I find it he doesn't really try to chase the medevacs with the Hydras. There's been a couple times where I thought he might have been able to pick off a medevac or two on the way out. But this base is going to get forced to get lifted. Banelings come crashing in on everything. Looking for some good mine hits here. That mine is going to go down before it gets a hit here. 10 workers going down. Will force it back.
Did not get that fourth command center, though, which I think should have been his area of focus right there. He tried, he should have just zoned his opponent out, but instead of doing so, he tried to attack into the natural area out front of the natural. Oh, looks like a Drilling Claw Widowmine drop gets 10, 12 drones. Not bad. Actually, very good, I would say. Will get cleaned up though, so yeah, ends up kind of just basically paying for itself as RAGNAROK rebuilds those drones. But yes, if he had killed off the 4th command center, that would have been so much better for RAGNAROK than trying to attack into the natural. I don't know if he was expecting those tanks on the high ground to be able to anchor Big Gabe's position like that.
All right, looks like Big Gabe is moving into a little more tank production. +3 melee, +3 carapace. I didn't see the Lurker Den come down yet, did you?
No, he went for an Ultra Cavern.
Oh.
He's going for something very, very unconventional right here. We are seeing some of the Zerg players struggling a little bit with that late game Ghost setup, and he might just be trying to preempt that by going for a lot of Ultras here. We did see it in Rogue versus Heromarine. Rogue had some good success with those Ultras, but I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this.
We're seeing the 11-minute concussive shell upgrade coming on in here. That's actually one of the fastest concussive shells I have seen. We have a couple of Vipers coming in, as well as the pathogen glands and the burrow upgrades for those infestors.
Yeah, if he can get a flanking infestor on that army, could be very good. Ooh, okay, Baneling connection, not great, not bad. Heromarine, he is really starting to lose control of this map to the creep spread of RAGNAROK, though. RAGNAROK has so much map control with this, and now, I mean, Big Gabe's sieging tanks, trying to siege them aggressively in what is basically a defensive position for his 5th base.
All right, he's going to clear up quite a bit of the creep here, move forward, pre-split some of those units, but we have the big engage coming in here. That is going to get repelled. Tanks in the back will provide good backbone support, and did receive quite a bit of that creep, but there is more creep on the left side he needs to clean up. Otherwise, that is going to create a good flanking opportunity. And I love, I kind of joked about it early, but I love the mass amounts of creep tumors down, making sure it's not easy to clean up the creep. You could kill 1 or 2, but it's going to take several scans to clean up an area. Yeah,
that is so many Banelings right there. And they will get hit by some big tank fire, but they're going to be able to overwhelm and push Heromarine back. Now, there is no 5th base in that location, so I think RAGNAROK might have been expecting that there was, and then he's like, oh, I got to, secure this position. But nope, not going to be the case.
Heromarine will take out a few of these Banelings on the way out. These morphing Banelings, potentially, nope. Banes will come crashing in, will clean up a lot of this Bioforce and force it back. Widowmine not getting the biggest hit there, will pick up and get on out. Widowmine's emergently coming down, Parasitic Bomb coming down on those Medivacs. Those Medivacs are already pretty beefed up.
Yeah, this mass Baneling play from RAGNAROK is looking so deadly. He is still maxed out. Big Gabe is going to lose a lot of SCVs, 19 SCVs, 21 SCVs going down. He is in so much trouble at this point. We are going to see the Lingbane rolling on through the natural expansion, and Heromarine has been breached. He will not be able to hold on, not be able to get up to that late game Ghost situation. And did we even see any Ultras hit the field? I don't think so. We didn't even need to.
Ultra. No.
Yeah. It's just Lingbane Hydra, and that is going to be too much for Big Gabe to contend with. There we go. Finally an Ultralisk hitting the field right now, but that went very, very well. RAGNAROK actually killing so much more of his opponent's stuff.
All right, double Liberators coming out. We have the Ghost upgrade, but no Ghosts on the field. Spire coming down on the other side. It looks like another engagement coming in here. The Bane's going, you see me rolling, you hating. They're going to come up to the left side, try to take out the base up there. Oh. Comes crashing in, that base goes down. The Ultra going to turn around, head back, join up with the main force. Going to engage this Bioforce here, force it up the ramp. GG gets called, and RAGNAROK rolling on into game number 2, up 1-0.
And Heromarine rocking that head tilt once again, just kind of, lollygagging there over on the side, just vibing.
Yeah. RAGNAROK with that laser precision focus that we've come to know from most Korean players.
Yeah. As well as the bowl cut that we mentioned earlier.
Absolutely the bowl cut. I gotta say, Koreans are probably one of the ones that are best able to pull that look off.
Yeah.
The bowl cut.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. Definitely know that I cannot pull it off, that's for sure.
I could pull off bald, and I could pull off the long curly hair, but that's about it.
I don't know if I have the head shape to pull off bald. I think I would think I would look a little bit strange.
Fun fact, some drunk Canadian was bald from the ages of 18 to 30.
Wow. There you go. That's some trivia right there.
I made a mean Mr. T.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I pity the fool.
I pity the fool. This SEV, he gonna go check if the poo-foo put down the hatchery. That's horrible Mr. T in person. All right. Hatch gas pool opener here from RAGNAROK, your stock standard opener. Neither one of these players are going to do anything out of the blue, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not, especially not in this this early game right here. It seems pretty unlikely.
It is a Reaper into a command center into a factory.
Yeah. So, very, very standard. Yeah. Not going to be seeing that. Once again, not going to be seeing that quick reactor on those Hellions. Still will get the Marine. It's very few players that go for that, and I am a big fan of the ones that do, because I do think, strategic variance is very, very important. I think you're in a strategy game, you got to bust out different strategies.
He loses the Reaper this time.
Oh, God.
But he did get the one drone.
Not worth.
Nope.
Not worth at all. That is... Well, that's now RAGNAROK free to just spread creep.
Yep.
Doesn't have to worry about anything. He won't be scouted, so the potential of a Roach push becomes suddenly very dangerous for Heromarine. That's going to affect his follow-up. He may have wanted to go for something like a quick second barracks for a 2-on-1, but if he does that, he's putting himself into incredibly dangerous territory against, like I said, a potential follow-up. He will be going for that second barracks still. Wow, that is risky. I don't know. He will have a lot of fighting units, but I don't know. Without the ability to scout with that Reaper. Oh, and it is going to be that Roachborn. Okay, now we're going to see how this does shape up. Will this Hellion be... I think he's going to actually sack the Hellion to get a scout.
All right, first Hellion making its way across that. It's at the back of the natural, so it's not in the least scoutable position here for the Terran.
Looks like he may have just checked the drone count.
Oh, okay.
Or checked... I don't know if he was checking the queen count, if he was checking the drone count, or if he was checking the creep spread. But either way, this is going to be extreme aggression coming out of RAGNAROK. It is going to be that 2-gas Roachling Ravager push that... Well, this is going to be very scary for Heromarine. His stim will be finishing up towards the point of this attack coming on in. And RAGNAROK is going to sack the Overlord. He wants to see what his opponent's doing. Is there... No, that's a reactor. Okay, so this is going to be the 2-on-1 setup. And RAGNAROK, now he has a decision to make. Do I commit heavily to this? And the answer is going to be yes. 16 Lings in production. He is going to go all in with this Roachling Ravager. Yeah, this is going to be very heavily committed.
No wall at the natural at the front. It is just coming up now. These Lings will be able to run in and just have a run of the show. He stopped at 37 drones. 9 Roaches are out. More Lings are coming on out. Heromarine going up to the armory.
Oh, he is going for a Hellbat push with this. Now, this is kind of interesting because that will... Instead of swapping the for double medevac production, he's going with the reactor Hellions for more Hellbats. And this can be okay, but RAGNAROK's going to have so many Roaches. And the Roaches and Ravagers snuck around the entire map. He just scouts it as it gets to his main base. This is going to be a disaster here for Heromarine. Oh, and the wrapper out.
No! It was on move command.
Oh, but that also means that units are going to get into the natural expansion. Lings are going to try and get in on top of these SCVs and Marines. SCV is doing a good job body blocking. Most of the Lings will go down. And now the Hellion's going to try and body block behind. Heromarine handling this very well.
This going way better than has any right to go for Heromarine. He is going to take out another Ravager with those Hellions, and this will force RAGNAROK back. He takes out the final Ravager, and now is he going to push out? Liberator is about to pop. There's a tank on its way as well. I would actually like to see Heromarine actually push forward.
That was, I mean, he doesn't even need to. He doesn't. He defended that. That was so heavily committed from RAGNAROK. He can move out, but I think the worst thing that could happen is something like this exactly. He gets caught moving out, and a big counterattack comes on in, and then he gets defended at home. Now the Hellions will come home, the Marines come home, but that actually, RAGNAROK should have been in a really, really rough spot. Now he's not so bad. A lot of lost mining time, 4 SCVs going down. Heromarine really getting discombobulated. And this buys RAGNAROK so much time. He got 13 more drones in production. That is, that run by brings him back into the game in a big way. RAGNAROK botched the hell out of that, though. That attack, he really let a huge opportunity slip away. It not getting those Hellions and rushing in with the Roach Ravager and the Natural into what he knew was going to be a lot of Marines was a big problem. Oh, Heromarine going to find 8 drones with just a single drop right there. That is gigantic damage. This is looking really rough here for RAGNAROK. Oh man, he loses a lot of units. Oh my god, the medevac survives with, that's got to be like 1 HP. Where's the Queen at the 3rd? Not in position to catch that drop.
2 HP.
Goddamn. And behind this, RAGNAROK is going Mass Roach. But Heromarine sees it coming. He's going to be able to get that second factory very quickly. Both players did forget their 1-1 upgrades, or didn't prioritize them at any rate. But, yeah, Heromarine is miles and miles ahead right now, even despite that kind of little snafu with the counterattack to the Natural.
All right, Heromarine going to regroup here. Going to come in for a Hellion drop into the corner of the base. This will get scouted at the last minute by that Overlord. Going to come in here. There are Ravagers and Roaches here to deal with that. 5 workers do go down, though.
That's not bad. That's really good, actually, for what are basically kind of garbage units at this point. Like, that's like the Hellions are basically paperweights. The only valuable thing right there is the medevac. We are going to be seeing the Marines standing tall against this, and he's going to step forward into this base, gets the kill, no cancel, and we are going to, well, not yet going to a game 3, but that's a lot of Ravagers going down. This is very good for Big Gabe. He is in such a dominating position.
Nice, got to pick up and get on out of there. Yeah.
Oh, Hellbat morph.
Hellbat drop into the main mineral line, takes out the Queen. Take out a few more drones here. A lot of drones going down here, considering, let's take a look, 24 drones going down versus 12.
Yeah, this RAGNAROK, yeah, he really misjudged this game. So it was okay for him to commit heavily to the attack with the with that Roachling Ravager, but I think he needed to manage the way he fought very differently. It's not okay for him to just rush in there and try and immediately kill his opponent. There was no bunker. He could have caught 4 of the Hellions on his side of the map. He could have gotten a lot done, but instead he rushed in. The SCV pull became a lot more effective than it should have been. He should not have engaged with those links. He really rushed that engagement, and he didn't need to.
Absolutely. And I wonder how much of it has to do with just RAGNAROK's lack of exposure to someone like Heromarine.
It's possible. I'm not sure. I think it was just one of those situations where he was like, "Oh, Hellions are out of position. It's just Marines, no bunker. Go." Yeah. And it's a decision where you just rush and you don't need to. But yeah, it's one of those things that's tough. Wow, this is a very early Ghost Academy here for Heromarine. Does he even have... Okay, he is landing his 4th command center, but that's still very quick Ghost Academy coming on down well before 2-2 upgrades are going to complete. Before the 4th base has even landed, this is a very quick transition to the late game. And I don't know if he even needs to do it. I think he can probably kill his opponent right now with this max out.
Yep, he is now moving on out with those Marine tanks. There are Banelings now on the map. I didn't see if Baneling speed has... Yeah, no, Baneling speed has finished up here. Infestation pit's down as well, so we are probably going to go into a hive relatively soon. The Zerg is going to try to come surround on multiple angles. Does not quite get it done. That tank in the background does survive. And Heromarine going to continue to clean up this creep and move forward here.
Yeah, this engagement looked like it was going to go a lot better for RAGNAROK, but those tanks in the backfield getting so much done. They did complete their +1 vehicle weapons a little bit quicker than I think expected, thanks to that very early armory with what was going to be a Hellbat play. But of course, it did end up having to be defensive. Now, RAGNAROK doing a good job of kind of biding his time. Very nice wide-angled engagement here coming in from RAGNAROK. Going to be getting some huge growth battles. Takes down 3 tanks very, very quickly. RAGNAROK is still down in supply, though. And now 2-2 is going to finish for Heromarine.
He does take down 3 tanks, but there's still quite a few tanks left in the background, on the backbone there, providing support to that bio unit. They're going to now leapfrog forward. More tanks joining in through reinforcements. This is kind of getting to that point where each wave you hold back, you have less and less units for the next wave for the Zerg player. Beautiful snipes on those banelings before they get to the bio. Liberation Zone's going to come in here, help out with the tanks. 1 tank going down there. Bio's going to be pushed back, but the tank fire will force RAGNAROK to halt his progress.
Yeah, and we can see that 3 tanks in production right now for Heromarine. Oh, corrosive bows. Oh, Big Gabe almost just lost like all of his medevacs. That was very, very close. By the way, important to note, the upgrades right now are 1-1-2 for RAGNAROK because he went for that Roach Ravager, whereas we saw Heromarine, he's on 2-2, so he's got the upgrade lead right now. We're going to see RAGNAROK pushing off creep. We'll get, one of those tanks with the corrosive bows. Nice job.
All right, Heromarine going to push back in here. Biles will come down, will hit some of the units, but going to jump on top of those Ravagers. The army does get willed out. He will be forced to pick up and move on back. Going to reassess, re-siege and move forward. Heromarine continuing to just leapfrog forward with those reinforcements, sieging this, what is that, 5th or 4th base location of RAGNAROK here. RAGNAROK trying to come in now with a full surround. Bile's going to come down. We'll take out 1 tank. 2nd tank does survive. And GG gets called. Just not enough gas left in the tank for RAGNAROK. Heromarine tying it up 1-1. We're going to game 3. All right, spawning in the bottom left corner, I assume it is. For Mouse Esports, we have Heromarine.
And spawning up in the top right position of 2K Atmos, representing Alpha X, it is Scooby-Doo's best friend, RAGNAROK. This is going to be the final game of the group.
Yep, and then after this, after the other group has finished up as well, we will have that show match featuring Gumiho and Maxi Paxi.
Yes, yeah. That's going to be a very fun one. Sponsored, well, not sponsored, but in support of the Red Cross. Red Cross going to be, one of the sponsors of this tournament, and it is a charity show match where you can donate money and give money to the players. Now, yeah, you were about to say something right here that we just noticed.
No, I was going to talk about that, but you go ahead with that, about that command center first.
It is a command center first, yes. That is a big, big move from Big Gabe. You know, the only thing bigger than Big Gabe is his big brain.
The only thing bigger than his big brain is his big forehead.
That's a 17 head with the 300 IQ move going there. Even getting double gas off of just 1 barracks. This is, well, I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? If you're already committing to going command center first,
yep,
you're probably going to die to any like 12 pool Roach Ravager or any proxy hatch build, or like, I don't know, a 13-12, that all of the builds that Zerg literally never does ever. So why not go greedy and get a quick double gas and just skip the 2nd barracks?
Yeah.
Like there's, yeah.
All right, it is a Marine opener here. RAGNAROK's going to come in. We'll see the timing on that command center. We'll see that it was indeed a command center first, and a factory being dropped down immediately after that.
Yeah, going to be very quick reactor and Hellions here. So I was talking about the quick reactor Hellions and how we haven't really seen them much. But off the back of that double gas, off the back of the just singular Marine, we are going to be seeing a very quick setup. And here's something that makes this such a good move. This command center first, such a good move. You're always going to blindly build at least 4 Zerglings as the Zerg player. You have to.
Yep.
The Reaper is too powerful of an early game tool. If you don't respect it, you're going to lose, probably 2 drones. You're not going to be able to drop your creep tumor. You're gonna have a disastrous time. You can't make them reactively. You have to make them proactively, and so that makes this command center first even better.
Absolutely. That is less drones mining, less minerals for the Zerg player. We are starting that double Hellion production, or am I being a liar here?
Nope, he already got the first two.
There we go. First two are out. Second two are on their way out. Third base coming up behind this. That third base starting not too far off from the Zerg's third base. This Terran is keeping up in economy with the Zerg, which is not something you generally want as Zerg. And we have a Liberator coming up behind that for more harass. This has the potential to do quite a bit of damage if RAGNAROK doesn't respect it.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think I would have liked to have seen Heromarine. So this build was very cool. He got still a very, very quick reactor Hellions with the potential to run by into the natural before link speed was complete. The prevailing style of Zerg these days at the highest level is to delay link speed for a fair bit of time in order to get that third hatchery. And so it doesn't finish until the 4-minute mark. There was an opportunity for Heromarine to run by with those first two Hellions, and I think that was the opportunity he was creating for himself with his build order. So I'm a little bit disappointed that he didn't go for it. It's just not his style, and that's okay, but like I think I would have liked to have seen it. That being said, Hellion Liberator is still scary.
Yep, Hellion's gonna jump in here, gonna clear up some creep. Will get a couple shots off on the workers. One worker does go down. The other worker's getting quite roasty. Baneling Nest about to finish up here. And double engineering bay coming on down.
Yeah, this is a great situation for Big Gabe. He is in a nice position macro wise, getting up into all his production. You know what drones look like when they're being toasted by Hellions? They
Delicious.
they look like burnt marshmallows as they
delicious.
Yeah. Exactly. When they get that nice carbon char. Just pure pitch black.
All right, Hellion's going to, decides not to go up the choke. Now decides to go up the choke when the queens are there. Will take a shot and head back. Liberator going to come in. Will take out this one queen. Will get taken out by the Spore instead. That's the first unit to go down for Hero.
Yeah, pretty good control. We are going to be seeing, I think, RAGNAROK going for mutas here. He got a very quick double gas. He was a little bit late on his double. Oh, no, okay. He will go double upgrade first at the very least. But I still feel like this is going to be a Spire play. He's got too much gas in the bank for it to not be. And he's so good with that Mutilating Bane.
Yeah, he is really. There you go. As you called it, Spire coming on down. Ling's gonna not really move out. I do like this, having the Lings at both sensor towers, getting that vision. We have a mine run by, a single mine running up the map.
Ambitious.
It's actually funny how many times I've seen a singular mine running up into a mineral line and getting a decent number of kills.
Oh, you've seen my games then. Yeah, there is something to be said for that. Just like putting. We see that mule on a very long tour of, the middle of 2K Atmos. We do see those random mines in the middle of the map getting a lot done. Oh, look at that. Heromarine saying, I'm Clem. Look at me. I'm the Clem now. And he is going to be able to pick off 2 or 3 of those banings, maybe even 4, with a nice target fire.
All right, Hellion's going to take a couple of shots at the drop coming in here at the, the third base there. Going to be forced to pick up. The Lings are there to receive that drop. The Hellion's just going to head back home. Actually, no. Come back out here. Might clear. Nope, doesn't clear up any creep. Doesn't do any of the things I wanted to do. Hellbats are going to get morphed in here. While that's going down, we do have a drop coming into the natural. This should scout the Spire. The 11 Mutmuts are on their way out. This base will likely go down here. +1 Carapace melee also about to finish up here. This base does finally go down here.
That's a really nice pickoff for Heromarine, and specifically finding that Spire is really, really big. That's actually huge. That's going to allow him to go into Drilling Claws, get his missile turrets, get the... Oh my God,
no,
interception!
not like this.
That was like 5 or 6 mutas. Oh, that was so disastrous for RAGNAROK. 6
Oh
mutas
my
going down for 1 SCV and a Marine. Not like this.
That's the second time now he sent units down the middle of the map on a move command and lost quite a bit.
Now, I will say Big Gabe has a very, very scary timing. However, he has forgotten his +2 armor. That is a big, big deal in this matchup, but he will have a timing where he'll be 2-1. Oh, that didn't what? Somehow he missed the command center and it's not actually building. Oh, that's a really, really big problem. Also a big problem, the fact that these Evo chambers are at the 3rd base. Why are they there? They're a natural choke for Big Gabe, and they're just a huge target.
Yeah.
He might just lose his 2-2 for no reason.
Looks like, no, Banelings will come crashing in, will save the upgrades, will force the Terran army back. There is quite a bit of Terran that is left behind, including the Hellbats. We have another push lining up here. Through this choke, will force, the Banes will come crashing and force them back. They do clean up the push here at the 3rd base. The upgrades do survive.
That is so, so crucial that those stay alive. But I gotta say, like, even the fact that they stayed alive, they allowed Heromarine to get a better engagement than he should have been able to, because
Absolutely.
RAGNAROK was funneling through his own buildings. Like, I hate that kind of stuff so much when Zerg players just don't think about SimCity. And to be fair, we haven't had to. We're not Protoss players where misplacing a wall loses you a game.
Right.
It's such a weird decision. A couple of drones gonna get pulled into the fight here. Baneling's looking for juicy targets, but not gonna be able to find too much of that. Big Daddy Thor getting some, just kind of standing its ground in the middle. Mutas will magic box it and take it out. So nice job there from RAGNAROK.
Widow Mines were actually going, I believe the Widow Mines went off on the Overlords instead of the Ling Bane, which helped RAGNAROK quite a bit there. More mines coming on out here. Gonna come push into this, what is that, a 5th base location. This 5th base will get denied, potentially.
Oh, very bad friendly fire Widow Mine. Oh my god. That was 2 huge friendly fire Widow Mines right there. And that is going to allow RAGNAROK to not just hold this base, but to bring the supplies a lot closer to even. That was a really dangerous moment right there. We do see the +2 armor for Heromarine is going to finish up pretty shortly. Oh, there is a Widow Mine here. But Big Gabe, well, there's no engagement. Oh, RAGNAROK. Oh,
Does pick up quite a few before he takes a couple baits to the face. Will pick up and get on out of there. That Widow Mine will get cleaned up. Widow Mine preventing the Mutts from chasing those medevacs down.
Man, I know this is kind of like
another Mutt going down to a random Widow Mine in the middle of the map.
This is the Widow Mines that I'm talking about, where you just throw them on the map, and I think it's so good for Terran to do that. Oh, Widow Mine. Oh!
Beautiful Widow Mine hit there on the Ling Bane.
Steph Curry from half court. Damn, that was a long Widow Mine shot. And that had to have been, what, like 20 lings? That was a big Widow Mine. As big of a Widow Mine as big is the Gabe.
All right, Big Gabe moving back out onto the map, this time with Thors. Thors will take a few shots at those Mudmuts. Mudmuts are going to actually get pulled out of position with the Thors. Well, we have the push coming in here into this 5th base location. It is pretty low already, but there are Ling Bane come crashing in. We'll be able to push this back.
This is looking really good for Heromarine right now. A lot more Baneling reinforcement showing on up. Oh, those Widow Mines, they are going to get kind of split. A couple of them do get taken out. Widow Mine getting a big connection on those Banes just before they clear out the Marines. But ultimately, it will be RAGNAROK pushing this all the way back. And there is just medevacs. There's like 12 medevacs in this army. And Heromarine has way too many medevacs right now. Now, it is going to be good in those pitched battles, but yeah.
Well, a little-known fact, Heromarines army is unionized, which allows each Marine to have 1 medevac to themselves, and that allows the Marines to come in and take out this 5th base. It may have been the 4th try, may have been the 5th try, but they eventually do take that base down. 5 drones going down behind it as well.
Yeah, that's Heromarine keeping his tempo advantage here by denying the 6th base attempt and killing off that 5th base. This is looking very, very good for Heromarine right here. This would be such a fantastic result for him if he were able to make it out of this group. He's not out of the woods yet. Oh, that Widow Mine shot. So many mutas have gone out, and that actually supply blocks RAGNAROK. Now builds 3 more Overlords. Heromarine securing a 5th base. But, well, you're not securing it yet. Mutas don't... Oh, my God. Mutas have no upgrades.
No.
Ragnarok could be on, like, 2-1 with these Mutas. Or at least +2 attack. He has no upgrades on them. They've been useless.
Yeah, he's been rather lackluster with his Muta play in this game. Either running them into mines, running them into bioforces, or just not getting anything done. I don't think they've really gotten much economic damage done either. Hasn't really kept Heromarine on the other side of the map. That's the beauty of Mutas, is they're able to keep the Terran occupied at home, but Heromarine's like, nuh-uh, not today. I'm going to take the initiative. I'm going to come in. He's going to come in here, take this base. Here we go. Mutas now on the other side of the map, going to try to break in. They do break into the first wall. There is no second wall, but that Sim City will force those links around. We are now getting to some funky-ass base trade here.
Yeah, this is a really, really effective move. Oh, but we are going to see a lot of those Mutas going down to the Marines. Very, very nice move from Heromarine. He pulled back enough Marines to deal with this, and he is finding so much damage on the other side of the map. 25 drones going down for 16 SCVs. Ultimately, that is going to favor Big Gabe in a big way, especially as he saves the majority of his production, picks off a lot of links. There is a huge, huge army supply lead now for Heromarine. Ragnarok, he is only on 2-2 versus 3-3. That's a lot of lane bane, but is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Ragnarok is trying to get in on top of this production and really shut down Heromarine, but he is running out of steam and running out of money and running out of supply.
Is Heromarine doing it, Steadfast? Is Heromarine doing this? Is he going to be the Korean killer here?
It is certainly looking like that. Taking down Zest 2-0, going down 1-0 to Ragnarok, but bringing it back and now on the verge of taking this one here. Will he do it for Germany, for Mouse Sports, and for
Europe?
GG's
gonna... Oh my God, he did it!
GG Heromarine. Gotta be feeling good about that. He has talked about how he doesn't feel confident in his TVZ, and you know what? Looks pretty good to me, Big Gabe. Looks pretty damn good to me.